So this is the Apple Watch Series 6. I picked it up not too long ago, just over a week ago, and it's my first ever Apple Watch or smartwatch even, and it's pretty great. I'm going to talk about why I picked this over the newly released Series 7, and I'm going to explain the experiment that I'm going to be running over the next few weeks, which I'll get into later on in the video. So if you're anything like me, you would have been doing a lot of research when they first announced the Series 7, and when they launched it, you probably would have been searching all of the Reddit threads, the blogs, watching a bunch of videos to figure out which one should you get. Should you spend the extra money and get the Series 7, or save a bit of money and get the Series 6? I opted to get the Series 6. This is the 44mm version in space gray aluminum, and it's the non-cellular version. There's a whole bunch of reasons as to why I picked up an Apple Watch this year instead of investing money into a traditional watch, with one of the main reasons being fitness and health. This year I want to be very focused on my health. I want to be very intentional about that too, and I find some of the reasons as to why people explain they got theirs was enough for me to go out and pick one up. And also it works pretty well with the other Apple products I own, like my laptop and my phone. Some of the features I've been enjoying is the small reminders to stand up every hour. Like, that's such a big thing, especially with the new hybrid way of working. I spoke about this in a previous video of mine. We can spend so many hours just sitting at a desk and not moving. So I find the small reminders to get up and move as a welcome addition to my life. And also, I didn't think this would be a thing for me, but also the activity rings, trying not to get too competitive with closing my rings and seeing how they compare to other people. Also, being able to check my to-do list on the go without taking up my phone is great. Unlocking my phone with my Apple Watch because I have a mask on is something that I found super useful, especially as I'm traveling into the office every now and again. I think the watch in itself looks great. It has such a sleek and good looking design, and also a fun design fact. This is actually what they call a squircle. It's not quite a square, it's not quite a circle, it's called a squircle. So that's probably part of the reason as to why you probably like the design of the watch, because they've been quite intentional with the actual aesthetic of it, which I personally love too. So one of the main things I considered when buying the Series 6 over the Series 7 was the price. I watched the Apple event, as I'm sure many of you did, heard all of the features and benefits of the new watch, like the slightly bigger screen, faster charging and all the other stuff. And I thought to myself, well, doesn't really sound like there's much of a difference. So yeah, no brainer. Series 6, Amazon, came in like a day or two. I actually managed to pick this up for more than half the price of a Apple Watch Series 7 stainless steel version. The reason I'm not comparing an aluminium version of the Series 6 to the aluminium version of a Series 7 is because I would have gone for the midnight version, which I did go to the Apple store to go check out. I don't understand why they made a blue, like a navy blue, supposedly neutral watch, instead of just sticking to the traditional grays or blacks that they've done. I'm not sure if any of you agree. That you let me know. For me, that was enough of a reason as to not getting the standard aluminium version for the Series 7. I could see the blue pop out straight away, and I know that's something that would have annoyed me. Like, they should have stuck to neutral colors. And I also picked up a Series 6 gold stainless steel version for my wife from Apple's refurbished store. So yeah, pretty much got two watches for the price of one. And I've spoken about the refurbished store a bit in the previous video that I did, but you can pretty much pick up older models that are basically brand new from Apple and just save money, and you don't necessarily have to have the latest and greatest. So if you want to get a Series 6, I recommend checking out Amazon, or do what I did and go to the Apple refurbished store on their website and just check out some of the watches that they have there. And they have a bunch of other things that you can get. I also got my 16-inch MacBook from Apple refurbished, which has been great, and I've had it for just over a year, almost coming up to 2 years actually. So you can go check out that video, I'll leave it in the description below. So my wife and I actually find the watches to be great, so they pretty much go with anything that we wear, and mine being a neutral color, I find matches with all the different colors or tones that I might wear throughout the week. But also, can't lie, the gold version does look pretty dope. So if you're still on the hunt for a Series 7 or a Series 6 and you're not sure which one you should get, take it from a first-time Apple Watch user. I don't think you'll pretty much notice the difference between the Series 6 and Series 7, especially if this is your first Apple Watch. So part of the reason why people advocate for the Series 7 is that it has smaller bezels, it's 20% bigger in terms of screen size. In actuality, it's a 1mm difference, and it's 70% brighter. It's also supposed to be more durable, and the watch itself bleeds over into the actual design of the watch with more rounder edges. But in my opinion, having the Series 6 and using it and not experiencing that, I don't think I find myself wanting those features. The Series 7 is supposed to charge 33% faster than the Series 6, but in actuality, the battery life is exactly the same. You get 18 hours out of it. It's just that the Series 7 comes with a USB-C charger in the box, so that's what actually allows it to charge 33% faster. But again, I personally haven't found myself wanting the watch to charge faster just because I don't know any better. I think if you're coming from like an older Apple Watch, maybe Series 4, Series 5, then yeah, you can definitely make the case for a Series 7 or even the Series 6 really, because those are supposed to charge faster than your actual watch now. But if you're a first-time user, don't really think that's much of a difference. And the software, watchOS 8, is the exact same in the Series 7 and the Series 6, with the only caveat being that the Series 7 has 2 extra watch faces. Yeah, don't think that's a big enough reason as to choose the Series 7 over the Series 6. Maybe you can find a Series 6 for a good deal on Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, or wherever that you might buy it. But with all of that said, the tech bro within me couldn't help but wonder if I was to actually use the Series 7 over the Series 6, would I notice a difference? So I do actually have the cellular Series 7 in graphite stainless steel, 45mm on the way, and it's coming towards the end of the month. So I'll continue using the Series 6, using all of the features, adapting it into my life and my workflow, and then I'll switch over to the Series 7 and see if those features like the battery life, the bigger screen, is actually warranted. Do you actually need to get the Series 7 over the Series 6? And I also want to test the differences between the materials. People say the stainless steel is more of a dressy watch, looks like jewelry, and you can wear it with more of your clothing as opposed to the aluminium. I have quite a curious mind, so I just want to see if that is actually true. And I also want to test out the cellular capabilities, whether actually you need a cellular version or you don't. So yeah, subscribe if you want to be notified for when that video comes out, or follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll be talking about it there on one of those platforms. So yeah, I'll end this video by saying if you're still deciding between the Series 6 and the Series 7, maybe it's a Christmas present for somebody else, go with the version that fits within your budget. The difference is, from now anyway, before the Series 7 comes and I run that test, for now I can say that it doesn't, in my opinion, warrant the highest price tag over the Series 6. That's just my humble opinion. So yeah, hope you found the video helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about how I'm using my Apple Watch. I may do a video on that. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.